Namo Guruye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sanghaye. So today, the Jewel Ornament of Liberation by Gampopa. So there are 21 chapters. So today we are on chapter 8. The chapter 8 is about refuge and precept. I think first we will going to talk about the refuge in Buddha, refuge in Dharma, refuge in Sangha, the summary of refuge. So here Gampopa try to explain us, in order to become a Buddhist, so you have to take a refuge in Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. So that's a general refuge. And in vajrayana, so there is additionally you have to take a refuge in Lama. So the Lama, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. So here Gampopa said that only the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha are the object of refuge, not the other powerful deities or gods or goddess. Here Gampopa emphasized, there are many people in the world, so they take refuge in the Nagas of their own countries, or the god or goddess of the tree or the lake or the sea, the boulder. So those, the worldly deity, no matter, even include the Brahma or Vishnu or Mahadeva here, Gampopa emphasize. So all of them, their self is stuck in a samsara. The samsara means the desire realm or the form realm or the formless realm. So they stuck in this three realm of samsara. So any kind of god or goddess, especially we are talking about the worldly goddess or god or deities, so they are not the object of our refuge, And of course, our Gampopa here emphasized your parents or relative or friends or even the king are not the object of refuge, So the simple reason is, why can't we, why can't they give refuge? Why can't all this, the worldly god, goddess, deities, or parents or kings, why can't they give us refuge? The simple reason is because here when we say refuge is, for example, normally people like the concept of refuge, and when we talk about refugee, if another country is already going through war or invasion, so that the third country, they will not go to the country where the war is going on or there is an invasion happening, because they are already going through their own problem and suffering, and their country itself is not very stable, So of course the people will not go there to take a refuge. So where will people go to take a refuge? Where they are already independent, there's a peace and harmony, and the country is stable politically. So there people will go and take a refuge. So that is the example, which here, why Buddha, Dharma, the Sangha are the object of the refuge is, or why they can give us refuge is because they already liberate from this samsara. they already went beyond this dukkha or illusion or three poison, the desire, and aversion, and ignorance. They went beyond that, and they are beyond the samsara. They are beyond this desire realm, for example, beyond the hell, hungry ghost, animal realm, human realm, and then the asura realm or the god realm, and they are beyond the desire realm. They are beyond the form and formless realm. So that's why they have a power to refuge and give us refuge. But other than Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, they their self is stuck in the samsara, and they're stuck in their own emotions, negative emotions, let's say, and their self is not liberated yet from this samsara or suffering. So maybe temporarily they might fulfill your some wishes, maybe temporarily they might help you, maybe some materialistic help that anyone can do. Maybe your friend can also help you sometime, or your boss or manager, or maybe your parents also can support you materialistically, but they can't help you to liberate from the samsara. And the same with all the samsaric god and goddess and deities. So they are not the ultimate the refuge, or they can't give us the real refuge. So that's why they are not object of our refuge. So that's the Gampopa is emphasizing here. So here, now we have to understand here that when Gampopa is emphasizing in the refuge, there is one common refuge, and there is the special refuge. The Gampopa said the classification of the refuge. So the common refuge means here one who fears the suffering of samsara, and hold the three jewels as a deity. So what we call the common working, the basis is this one, the myself, I'm suffering of samsara, and I need someone to refuge on. So the three jewel Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. So that's the common refuge. I am afraid of this hell. I'm afraid to go to hell, and so I want to need a protection or from the hell or from the lower realm. But see here, the special refuge is person who possess the Mahayana family, and the so which means more like wanted to have a refuge to liberate the other sentient beings. So there is later it will come the intention. It's the same. So this common refuge and the special refuge is also based on the intention. The intention of I want to take a refuge because I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to a hungry ghost or animal realm, the lower realm, and that's why I'm taking a refuge. So that's one intention. That's a very common refuge. The special refuge is that I wish I can liberate all the sentient beings, so for that I want to take a refuge. So the intention is very, the motivation is huge. So that's why it's called the special refuge. So it depends on the individual, their motivation and their intention. So now object of refuge is, as we already said, the Buddha and the Dharma and the Sangha. So, and in Mahayana, so the object of refuge is, the Guru and Buddha and Dharma and Sangha. And here I think it's important for us to know that, for example, in vajrayana, when you take a refuge, so there is you have to repeat 3 times. And the first time you repeat, you are taking refuge in Dharmakaya, the Guru, the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, which means this the manifestation or the Dharmakaya, which is which is like an outer refuge, you call it, the outer refuge, because the Buddha, the historical Buddha, the Dharma, all the texts or teachings, the Sangha, the spiritual community, and then the Guru, who is already manifest as a human form. And that's called Nirmanakaya refuge, an outer refuge. So the second refuge, the inner refuge, is the Sambhogakaya refuge. The Sambhogakaya refuge is more like the Buddha, not the outside the historical Buddha, but the Buddha inside your mind or inside your heart. And the Dharma is more like the teaching which you already heard and which you already contemplate, or the teaching which is already inside you, your good qualities, or when you practice, let's say, particular like a compassion or loving kindness, or the six paramita, the generosity and patience. So when you practice, so you have some realization, So that is like an inner dharma, Sambhogakaya dharma. And then the Sambhogakaya Sangha is also inside your mind. So the Guru inside your mind, when you think of Guru, so there is a one Guru in your mind. So that's a Sambhogakaya Guru. It's always within you, It has nothing to do with the outer Guru. So the same with the Buddha in your heart, Dharma in your heart, and the Sangha, the community. It's almost like all the spiritual friends that you met, and their image or their energy you perceive, and when you think of them, when you practice of them. So all that community which is inside your mind. So that's more like a Sambhogakaya. And the Dharmakaya refuge is here. Gampopa also said that that the nature of Dharmakaya, or here I think regarding the object of suchness, the Buddha alone is the object of refuge. So that's very important. So this Dharmakaya, the object of refuge, is the Buddha himself is the Dharma, Buddha is the Guru, Buddha is the Sangha. And here the Buddha doesn't mean the historical figure, or not the Buddha in your mind. So Buddha, in a way, the Dharmakaya, the emptiness, the natural state of mind, which is beyond any form and beyond any color or shape, beyond the time and space. And that is the ultimate refuge. That's we call Buddha nature, and who you are already from the beginningless time. You are the Buddha, or you have a Buddha nature. You could say both way. And when you take a refuge from Nirmanakaya, Sambhogakaya, and this is what we call the Dharmakaya. So that this Dharmakaya refuge is the ultimate refuge, where you understand that you are the Buddha, you are the Dharma, you are the Sangha, you are the ultimate Guru, who is not other than your own nature of mind. And that is the ultimate refuge, who will protect you from the sixth realm, or the desire or form and formless realm. And that is the ultimate refuge that which can also help you to liberate and also enlighten. The enlightenment can be happen once you really understand completely. So see, these are where here I'm more talking about in order to take the aspiration bodhicitta and application bodhicitta or action bodhicitta, the both you need the foundation of refuge. So without taking a refuge, you can't take a bodhisattva vow. And so that's why here the condition of refuge is the Nirmanakaya refuge is enough, And when I talk about the Sambhogakaya refuge and Dharmakaya refuge, so it depends on the teacher. So for example, when I give refuge, so I always give a kind of Nirmanakaya, Sambhogakaya, Dharmakaya refuge together. But some other, for example, mostly in a Theravada traditional, they always emphasize on the outer, the Nirmanakaya refuge. In the Mahayana, they kind of emphasize outer and inner. So in Vajrayana, so we emphasize the Nirmanakaya, Sambhogakaya, as well as Dharmakaya in Dzogchen and Mahamudra. So it's almost like introducing the nature of mind in Vajrayana, taking a refuge. Thank you for listening.